Yep,
Hi, Marcy. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Okay. Fire away.
So, my first question for you is when did you get into acting and voice acting, and what made you want to become an actor or voice actress?
Okay. Um, when I was in, put it this way, when I was in high school, I took drama and I loved it. So I knew when I graduated I wanted to go to theater school. So I auditioned for theater school. And during theater school, one time we had somebody from the CBC, which is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, come to our school, and they did radio dramas. And the guy directed us in one. And he said, "Oh, I think this girl has a lot of talent for voiceover." So I ended up doing a lot of voiceover for the CBC radio dramas. And then I got into commercial voiceover. Then I got into like doing advertisements, and then I did a lot of narration, and I got into cartoon. It just sort of went from there. It snowballed from there.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was harder than that, but that's sort of the way it went. And I decided, because I'd done a lot of stage and I did some TV and film, that I preferred voiceover, and then I started to teach as well, my own classes.
You do voiceover classes?
Yes, I used to.
Ah,
I think I mentioned to you 4 years ago, I had an injury, so I've been recovering from that. Unfortunately, I had a blood clot in my brain,
mm.
and then I got paralyzed on my left side, so I'm just trying to recover from all that right now. But I've been doing voiceover for 40 years, so I did a lot of it.
Wow.
Yeah, how
Um,
about you?
I've been trying to get into voice acting since last year. There's this one voice actor, you probably never heard of her, but her name is Meredith McCoy.
And where is she from?
She's from Texas.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how is she connected to you?
Like, when I watch a lot of anime, and there's this one character that she voices. Um, she voices a character named Launch, and when I first heard her voice, I was like, wow, she sounds amazing.
Cool.
And then in April, she was at a convention in Texas, so um, my dad took me to Texas to meet her, and I got like
Oh,
five
nice.
Oh, what were you saying now?
Oh, that's good. So you met her.
Yeah, I got like five autographs from her.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Um, I
And are you
did,
taking classes?
huh?
So you want to become a voiceover actress. What are you doing to do that?
Like, I'm trying to practice, trying to do character voices and all. I'm also trying, I might get into commercial voice acting first, maybe.
I think it's good to do all of it. Why not?
Yeah. Um, I did bring
And
up, oh, what were you saying now?
where do you live?
I live in Washington State. I live in the USA.
Okay, so do you have classes you can take?
No, I haven't entered a voiceover class yet. I'm currently in college right now.
Oh, what are you taking?
Currently I am taking an English class and a history class.
Good for you.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
I'm 20. I turned 20 in August.
Okay, great. So your dream is to become an actor,
A voice actress, yeah.
voice actress. Okay. So you want to take acting classes as well?
Maybe. I'm still deciding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think if you want to be a voiceover actress, I think knowing how to act is really important.
Yeah.
It's very competitive, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you find? Do you have agents there where you live?
Do I have agents in my state? Is that what
Yeah.
you're trying to say? I don't know really. Yeah. I'm still looking into it.
Okay, well that's something to look into because I think that would be helpful once you have your MP3 together, right?
Yeah.
Your demo tape, your demo. Do you have a demo that you're putting together?
I haven't built a demo yet.
Okay, you're practicing toward that?
Practicing, what did you say?
I said, are you working toward that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So have you ever taken acting in high school or anything?
I haven't taken an acting class in my high school yet.
But you're interested in acting somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised that you haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
For fun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should just do it for fun for now.
Yeah.
And see how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I say that is because it can get very competitive, and you want to have it. It's a craft, right? It's a skill.
Yes.
And you should learn the skill.
Mm-hmm.
I love your name. What origin is that, Arnesia?
It's from my dad's middle name. My dad's middle name is Arnez, and my mom's first name is. So if you take the IA from, take my dad's middle name, and if you combine the two, Arnesia.
Is that what ethnicity is that?
I don't think there's none. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never heard that name. I thought it was quite beautiful.
Thank you, Marcy.
You're welcome, Arnesia. That's a very nice name.
So, in the email, I brought up you played a character named
Dragon Warrior.
What were you saying?
That was so long ago. Do you remember what year it was?
I think it was probably in the 90s, or yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I wasn't born in the 90s, but I found out about Dragon Warrior when someone uploaded the episodes on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it going, I vaguely remember that. I think it must have been me. It must have been in my 30s or late 20s or something when I did it.
Really?
Long time ago, yeah. Long time ago.
Like Daisy in that show, she's my favorite character, and I have to say you did a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. Thank you.
The show only lasted for 13 episodes, sadly, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's so long ago. My goodness. I think I've been in. I never really keep track of which ones I was in, but sometimes I get these emails from people that go, were you in this? Were you in this? Was that your voice in G.I. Joe? Was this? And they send me a clip. I went, oh my goodness, yes it was. I forgot about it.
You were in G.I. Joe?
I think at one point, yeah, the Baroness.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that are you enjoying school?
Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it so far.
College, very different, huh?
Yeah.
And you lived in Washington all your life?
Yep.
Have you ever been to Canada?
I've never been to Canada. Like, I've always wanted to go there.
Maybe you'll go with him one day.
Yeah.
Well, you sound like you're doing good.
Yep, I am.
That's very important. What do you like to do for hobbies?
Oh, I love to draw. I love drawing.
Yeah, you were saying you're an artist. My sister's a professional artist.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
That's
she
so
is.
cool.
Yeah, so you love to draw, and you like to, and you're interested in anime or animation.
I watch, yeah, I watch a lot of anime. I want to do voiceover for it.
Do you ever think of maybe doing the drawings for it?
Yeah,
That could be interesting too, right?
yeah,
Given that you're an artist.
yeah.
What do you like to draw the most?
I'm not sure if you've heard of this anime, but I mostly draw Dragon Ball characters.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of it. Yeah, I might have done episodes of that a long time ago. It sounds familiar.
Really?
Yeah, I guess you could always Google what I've done. I don't know how that works.
Mm.
And you would find more. So, you want to become a voiceover artist, and the best advice I can give you is take some acting classes. And then, if you can find some voiceover classes, that would be great too.
Yeah. I have been watching like interviews online from like other voice actors, and they said something similar. So I'm gonna look into that.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
I think you'll also have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Unless you're too busy at school, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
Another Dragon Warrior related question for you is, do you remember working with most of the cast of Dragon Warrior?
No, see, when you do voiceover, they usually call you in by yourself. So it's just you and the engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone else goes in by themselves as well. And then they mix it together. I'm trying to remember whether we dubbed it or if we actually just did the voice for it. I don't remember.
I think it was a dub. It was just an English dub.
Yeah. Was it Japanese before?
Yes, it's Japanese.
Okay, then, yeah, we all go in by ourselves. But I was trying to find the credits and I couldn't see them, so I'm sure I know the people that were in it if I see the names.
I know Gary Chalk. Gary Chalk is in it.
Oh yeah, Gary, he's a friend of mine. Yeah. Yeah, we both have been in the business for a long time.
There was another person named Shelley Leffler, I think that's how you say it. I've been trying to reach out to her, but she doesn't have any contact info or anything online.
I think Gary Chalk might.
I've been trying to reach out to Gary, but I haven't gotten a response. So.
Do you know how to spell his name?
Yeah.
It has 2 R's.
Yeah. I've been trying to reach out to like most of the Dragon Warrior cast who did the English dub, but they've been hard. I haven't gotten a response yet, so I'm trying hard.
Yeah, we'll just keep doing that. But the thing is, I guess because it was so long ago, right?
Yeah.
Maybe people don't remember. But I think that Gary would get back to you if he had time, if he wasn't working.
Yeah.
What other anime do you watch?
I do watch Dragon Ball. You already know that. Pokemon, Digimon. I think those are some animes I can think of in my head.
Wow, so you spend a lot of time doing it.
Yeah.
I guess there's always different anime coming up, right?
Yep.
Do Do you ever watch any other animation other than anime?
Sometimes. I think it depends on like how bored I am and stuff.
Oh, right. You have time
Yeah.
between your studies.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure you could look up voiceover agencies and things like that and listen to people's voice demos so you have an idea of what's out there.
Yeah.
Do you have any friends that are in the business?
I don't have any.
Well, it sounds like you're on the right track in terms of doing some research and enjoying watching things.
Yeah.
So I hope that you eventually put your demo together. I'm sure if you did a search, you could find someone to help you do that.
Hopefully. Like I don't have a good mic to start with, so yeah.
Well, that's okay. You can go to a sound studio. You could rent it for a couple of hours, right?
Yeah.
You have sound studios where you are.
I might check that out.
And if you're prepared with all your material, they just have to record it for you.
Mm.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put a little script together, get some material you can find online. You know, if you want to do commercial, you'll do a separate track for that. And if you want to do animation, you'll do a separate track for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe just work on one at a time, I think. It's easier.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
How have you been recently?
Well, it's been very difficult. Like I said, I had a major injury because I had a blood clot in my brain,
Mm.
and I didn't know that. So they had to operate, and when they operated, it gave me a stroke, and I don't have mobility on my left side. So really what I do these days is just try and recover and go to therapy and try and regain my movement back.
Mm. Are
But
you?
in terms of what,
Are you?
sorry, go ahead.
Are you recovering well so far?
I wouldn't say fast. I'd say very slowly.
Mm.
Yeah, you know, life sometimes it happens, things like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
According to what what were you saying now?
I was going to say that in terms of voiceover, I had a very long career, so I'm okay with that. I started when I was 18, and I think I did it for like 30 or 40 years. So I did everything I wanted to do, so I feel good about that.
Mm. What I was saying was, according to what I looked up online about you, you also voiced a character in My Little Pony. I think that might be your most recent.
Maybe, yeah, before I had the injury. Yeah. It was called Granny's Gone Wild. That's what it was. And I played a character named Auntie Applesauce. That's what I remember. Yep.
Yeah.
It was fun. Did you go to My Little Pony conventions?
I have never been to one, unfortunately.
I know it's very popular, isn't it, My Little Pony?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you watch a lot of that?
Not really.
Yeah, maybe you're too old for that, right?
Well, I did watch it when it first came out. I think when it started playing, I used to watch a bit of it, but I stopped watching it halfway. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, there was a lot of episodes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have like any advice for like any young people getting into, acting, voice acting?
Yeah, I think it's really important to take acting classes because it's voiceover acting, and people forget that.
Mm.
And I think the more you know how to act, the more chance you'll get. It's not just about having a good voice. You have to know how to act. It's very important. So that's my advice for sure.
Mm. Do you have any social media? Do you want me to like follow you or?
No, I don't do that. No.
Oh, not anymore. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not important to me anymore. Yeah.
All right.
I never really got into that anyway. I just did it because I love doing it. And, people like yourself, the odd person, if they're interested in knowing something, they'll get in touch with me and I'll tell them. But, yeah, I don't do it to be a celebrity. I just did it because I really enjoyed doing it.
Mm. I understand.
And you know what?
I
also,
oh.
You have to remember, I started before the internet. It was even invented.
Mm.
So, before the internet was invented, I was still working. And then that came, and that sort of gave most of us voiceover actors more opportunity to work because you didn't have to fly to the States or any of that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So the internet basically opened up the field of playing,
Yeah.
But the best advice I'd say is definitely take acting classes, work on your craft, and get a good demo together.
Yeah.
Because it is a craft. You have to learn how to do it.
Yes. I'll make sure to do all that stuff in the future.
Yeah, I hope you do if that's what you want to get into.
Yeah.
That way you'll have more of a chance. Because like I say, there's so many people now that want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be competitive, you need to be skilled. Just like anything else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you're taking English, what is it that you're wanting to eventually do, you think?
Well, what was the question now?
History. You said you were taking history and English, right?
Yes.
Now, are you wanting to be a teacher, or what do you want to do with that?
Well, I don't know. I'm taking those classes because it's a requirement for my degree.
Oh, what kind of degree do you want?
Associates of Arts.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it hard?
Kind of. Depends on the professor and stuff.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, well, keep working hard. And then, like I said, if you have time in between your studies, look at maybe taking some voiceover classes or acting classes.
All right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hope that helps you.
Thank you, Marcy. It was nice talking to you.
You too. Take care of yourself. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I'll never forget your name. Take care.
You too.
Bye, Nisha.
Bye.